All right, Brooks, we're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping.
Okay.
Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Ooh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump. Next to line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh?
Change tempo, yes, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Get side on touch. Play, see it, yes.
We are live here at the Hawk to watch two Midwest Premier League teams duke it out. We've got Troy United in white, currently sitting in third place at a record of 2-0-2, taking on the Michigan Jags, and they're currently in seventh with a record of 1-0-1. Now, we're early enough in the season where the standings don't mean a whole lot. Some teams playing 4 or 5 games, other teams with 1 or 2 under their belt. But both of these teams have shown that they can put points on the board. Troy FC recently downed the Legends 5-1. And Jags also coming away with a victory in their last game, beating Inter Detroit 2-1. We've got a good setup today. Sunny skies, nice breeze. Feels like about 75, 80 degrees, and that'll be dropping quickly as the sun goes down on us. Here at the Hawk in Farmington Hills, Michigan. Again, this is the 5th game of the season for Troy FC, and they'll be looking to scramble further up the standings with a win here today. We got the Michigan Jags in all green, an orange keeper kit. They're going to be moving from left to right on our screen here. And Troy United in their home kits, white shirts, black shorts, moving right to left. Refs in pink, if that's who you're here to watch. And we're about to kick off here. Jags have the opening kick. And we're off. Midwest Premier League Soccer coming to you live. You can find us on YouTube from We Are Soccer. Or join us at the game at the Hawk in Farmington Hills. These teams are going to feel each other out. We got a long ball over the top. Troy United in on net, and they've got a goal. 26 seconds. Man, 26 seconds in, and Troy United has already drawn blood. We got striker Evan Morrison gets a long ball from the back, floats over, and caught him sleeping. Defense was not up to the task there, and you could not ask for a better start for our home side here. Troy United goal in the 25th second of the game. I believe that long ball came from number 5, Matt Rafferty. And here's a long ball coming the other way, and we got the Jags in on net. Oh, and he just chops it wide. So we've got 2 dangerous opportunities here in the opening 90 seconds, and if that's any sign of what we're here for, we're going to have a interesting game on our hands. So, if you joined us late, goal by Evan Morrison, assist coming from, I believe that was Matt Rafferty. Long ball up the middle, and it was a foot race, slotted into the bottom left goal. 1-0 Troy. Got a Jags throw on the near side. Some back and forth in the middle of the pitch. Troy eats that one up, and they're looking over the top again. Can't see why not, but flag, rightfully so, comes up for offsides, gets waved off by the center, and Jags are in possession, moving from left to right in green kits. You know, usually the teams feel each other out for the first couple minutes, but these guys have skipped that part and gotten straight to the action. Long throw by the Jags goes flicked on by the 9. There's no one there. It's collected by Rafferty, who plays a long ball up top. Some back and forth possession. So we got some light pressure here from Troy. Looks like they've decided that in the defensive third, the Jags can have that. Some smart interplay here. Jags find their left wing with a cross into the box. Floats over everyone and out the other side. They send it in from the right. Again, floats over everyone. Maybe one more. We'll see what happens here. Cycles it back. Here's the cross. That's cleared, but not too far. We got a Jags throw. Jags back in possession, swinging it over to the right side. Lining up for a cross. Comes into the 9, turn and shot. Jags whistles one just wide left of the goal. So they've got their own share of opportunities here with a breakaway and in the second minute, went wide right, and then a turn and hit there from about 12 out, wide left. 2 shots, none on target. You know, the goalie doesn't have any saves yet, but Troy tries another ball over the top and smartly dealt with by the Jags defender, just bodies the forward and goal scorer Morrison off of the ball, so that one goes to their keeper, and Jags are back in possession. Jags try to switch the ball, gets sniffed out by a center. And Troy's working right up the middle again. It's certainly the fastest way to the goal, but a lot of things need to fall into place, especially on a turf field where that ball just rolls and rolls and rolls. You got to have the right touch or a real quick forward to play that way up the middle like that. Certainly worked out from the first time, so can't fault them for trying again. Jags back in possession. Poking and prodding, doing a good job making a nice little triangle pass work, and here comes the cross from the left side. Collected in the middle of the box. Shot and blocked by number 20 on Troy United, Jeb Sneed. And like I said earlier, this goalkeeper hasn't had to make any saves yet, but it certainly looks like he's going to have to soon as the Jags register their 3rd shot of the game. Corner comes in. Dealt with by Troy, and they're powering right up the middle here. We got a 3-on-2. Heavy touch. Heavy touch, just gets away from number 22, Thompson. That's a smart call by the ref there. Number 20, Sneed, extends his arm just a little bit, takes that off the bicep. Jags look to see if there's an option for a quick kick. It's not on. Still looking. Yeah, maybe we'll just take a regular free kick here. Pop this one into the box. Jags player asking for his yardage. It's an easy one to count off on a football field. Here comes the entry ball, flicked on onto the head of a Jags striker and collected by the goalkeeper, Drew Swancut. Troy builds the attack out of the back usually, and opting for that here as well as we roll it out to Rafferty and build it up the middle. Finds it forward, quick little give and go, and Evans on the run again. This shot gets blocked by Jags defender, and we've got a corner for Troy. All right, we got our first substitution of the game. About 9 minutes in. Number 18, Vinny Chappett. We set up for this corner. They're going to have the wind in their face here. We got an outswinger. That was number 8, Connor Henson, who came off for Vinny Chappett. Here comes the corner. Goes near side. Pop back out to Clay Lafayette. Couldn't get the cross in that second time, and this one bounces out for a throw-in deep into the corner. Throw comes in. Troy with the ball in the box. Knocks it out for the cross, but that doesn't find any of their own players. Left-footed shot. We got our first save of the night. Almost 10-minute marker. Left-footed shot from Aiden Reynolds, straight to the keeper, who deals with it. Ball pops up in the air off of the hand of a Troy midfielder, and we got a quick free kick taken here by the Jags, and they're looking to get on the scoreboard. Powering right up the middle, finding the 9. Turn, left-footed shot. A little high, a little wide. Goal kick. Can't score if you don't shoot. Jags got 4 shots under their belt, but none of them have found the net yet, or even the goaltender. Swancut pumps the goal kick long. That's got to be, let's see, quick math, 80-yard launch. Troy throw on the near side. Throw comes in, knocks it back for possession play. Right on there. That one looked offsides. We got a nice high line by the Jags. Just pulled Troy offsides. We get the ball back in play, and Jags working it up the left side now. They've been doing a pretty good job keeping it in there, just tiptoeing the line. They're cruising up the field. Cross comes in, collected by Drew Swancut. And give his team a second to come up. We got a throw up to the left wing. Got Danny Watkins on the ball. Just an errant pass gets snatched up by the Jags. Then knock it back to their keeper to regain possession. Jags comfortable with the ball at the keeper's feet. They're just coaxing Troy players forward, trying to create some more gaps to exploit on the attack. Both teams looking very organized. Now, if you're joining us late, we had fireworks pretty much right at the end of the national anthem. 25 seconds into the game, Troy launches a long ball over the top, and Evan Morrison, quick striker, picks that one up, fends off the defender, and slotted it home into the bottom left side netting. Not a whole lot the goalkeeper could do to keep that one out of his net. And Troy found themselves with a happy lead half a minute into the game. Since then, it's been pretty even back and forth. That's been the only shot on target, though. Troy in possession in the midfield. Looking to send a runner, and they do. He's onside there. Cruising into the box. He's looking for a cutback, trying to find a teammate. Substitute, Vinny Chappett, is not able to find his fellow striker. Ball's back in possession for the Jags, and they're powering forward. Shaking off some tackles, but Troy defense has proven time and time again this season they're a tough nut to crack. Very organized outfit. Jags looking to penetrate up the left side, trying to take advantage of the back three of Troy United, but Matt Rafferty showing why they can have a back three. Snuffs that one out, knocks it out for a throw. Jags get it back in play quickly, not looking to waste any time. Here comes Troy. Now this is going to be offsides. If he had played that ball just a few seconds earlier, even though it looked like he would have been offsides, the player for Troy United, being in his own half, would have been home free. Count that as a missed opportunity. Just waited a couple seconds and they coasted over the halfway line, and that's rightfully called for offsides. Jags player takes a bump. They get a free kick all the way over on the sideline here. And again, Jags looks to play quickly. They're trying to switch the ball to the left side of the field where they've had majority of their success moving it forward. They got an early cross into the box. And that is safely collected by Troy goalkeeper Drew Swancutt. Launches the punt downfield. Headed back to the goalkeeper for the Jags, and they're back in possession. Just as a reminder, you can head the ball to your goalkeeper to use his hands, but if he were to have used his foot and passed it back there, then we would have had a whistle. Another foul here by Troy. Jags, again, quick to be back in possession. Got the ball 20 yards out, looking for a shot. And again, this one's sailing high and to the right. We got a protest from a Jags player saying, hey, I didn't hit him that hard. Nothing comes of it, though, and we got another goal kick for Troy United. That's the Jags' 5th shot, but they've yet to put one on target. 17 minutes in, we have 1-0 lead for Troy. And a turnover, 20 yards out. Jags pick it up, slots it over the right side. Here comes the shot. That one's on target. We got a big save by Swancutt to keep that one out. It's a strong, strong hit to the near post. We got a quick corner. We're back in play. Probing around for another opportunity. Troy picks it up, plays it up. Yeah, there's the offside flag again. Jags are playing a very high line, but they're very organized and diligent with the step, and they're just pulling some of these Troy strikers off sides. It's effective, but can be risky because all it takes is one good through ball, and that high line could be your undoing. Here it goes. We got a great, oh my goodness. You know, there's such a thing as the announcer's curse, but I don't know, I'm the lucky rabbit foot maybe. Willing it into reality. We almost had a great opportunity there. Jags are back in control on the right wing, looking for another cross. That seems to be the key choice on how to get this in play, but ooh, quick turn, great play from the Jags. Oh, we got a goal for the Jags, and Swancutt wishes he could have that one back. Jags player number 49 with a crafty turn in the box. 19th minute, gets a game-tying goal. Just turns, hits a low left-footed shot, and anytime it's through traffic like that, you just got to get those on frame. And he did. Swancutt almost gets a save, just trickles right underneath him. Say he got about 95% of that shot saved, and the rest of it trickles into the goal. Tie game. We're going to take the... Here we go. Troy with a goal in the first minute of the game, opening seconds of the game. Jags have been probing for a game-tying goal, and they've been finally getting some stuff on frame these past few minutes, and that's the thing about shots on target. You never know. You never know if they're going to go in. And found pay dirt, 1-1. Just a great job muscling the ball off of the Jags player. Oh, just trickles away from number 15, Foster Garrett. Quick player. Just takes a missed touch trying to beat Jags defense up the left side. Clay Lafayette earning possession there for Troy and driving him into the box. Jags find a lot of space here in the midfield, exposing Troy's high press. Charging back is Troy's entire midfield, effectively so, and slows up the attack. Diving defensive header by Troy captain Sneed. This one goes out for a throw. If I remember correctly, Jags have a player with a very big throw in, so you might want to treat this like a corner. Comes back, ball's back in play. Cross gets blocked by Troy United, and they knock it out again for another throw-in. Quick throw into the box. Jags back in possession, cycling it back to their back line. Troy pressing, don't want to make anything easy here. Through ball, doesn't have a runner for it, and rolls out for a Troy United throw deep in their defensive third. are halfway through the first half, quarter of the way through the game. We're deadlocked at 1. Both teams with a goal, both teams with a save. If I had to guess, I'd say the Jags have enjoyed a little bit more possession than Troy. They're looking another deep ball over the top, and this one's dangerous. We got a goal. He's way out. Yeah, that's a great call. You might see a yellow card here as Troy United's wearing a green backpack on his way to the goal. And we got a yellow card to number 52 for the Jags. He was smart to foul him that far out from the goal because that was looking real dangerous. Jags keeper's about 25 yards off of his line. Troy forwards, very quick, very capable of finding that goal, and without that foul, might have been walking that one in. So we got our first yellow card of the game. To the away team, Michigan Jags. Smart card to take. And a free kick. About 25 yards out, right in the middle. Instead of opting for the shot, lays it off for a cross from the right side. Miscleared. This one's still sitting in the box for the Jags. They finally get it out. Some calm play. Jags still in possession. Tiptoeing the sideline over here. Long ball over the top. Easily collected. As Jacob Tremonti bringing it down off the chest. Knocks back to the keeper, and we're outside with Rafferty. And Troy is again attacking up the right side. Long ball over the top, finds the head. The Jags defender. Jags pick up possession. Jags looking on the wings. They find a center attacking mid. Little flick into the box. Nothing doing. Jacob Tremonti boxes out the Jags forward, and Swanka steps out to collect. Troy in possession yet again. Playing in the home whites. Moving from right to left. Donate a throw into the Jags there. Michigan Jags in all green, going from left to right. Both teams with a goal to their name. This is the fifth game of the season for Troy United. They've got 2 wins, 2 losses, and currently sitting in 3rd place. Trying to climb the ranks. Jags have only played 2 so far, this being their 3rd game, and they've got a win and a loss. Both teams coming off a win, though. Jags, again, looking to move the ball up the left side. Opportunity for an early cross. Waves it off and looking for a deep one instead. Cross across the 6. Finds the Jags forward, who just lifts it over the crossbar. 8th shot of the game for the Jags. 7th shot off target. Goal kick, Troy. Swan cut, pumps one deep right up the middle. Finds the head of number 15, Foster Garrett, but no one's up there with them. Jags pick up possession. Troy shakes it loose. Another long ball attempt by the Jags, and the wind really knocked that one down. Fell kindly to the Jags striker there. For a second, it looked like Swancut was going to come out and claim it, and the wind just took the ball, set it on the ground. This one ends up out for a corner. Jags rolling the tall guys as the corner gets set here. Everyone's staring into the sun. This is going to be an outswinger, right-footed. 2 hands go up. Here it comes to the back side of the box. Finds the kneecap of the center back. But this one's back in Troy possession, and Foster Garrett, early switch, smart choice, get that one out of the foxhole, and coasted in. Josh Reyes cuts it into his right foot, goes to take a shot. That one gets knocked down on its way to the goal, and took a lot of the steam out of it. That one's collected by Jags keeper. A little bit of confusion. Looks like we're trying to get a sub going, but newsflash, you need shin guards. So this is going to take a second here. Jags player getting his shin guards in. Coach comes up to remind him, hey, guess what? You need shin guards. I think we're ready to step onto the field. Yep, we already had the player sub out. Might have been a tactical opportunity there. Get some water into the bodies of their players. We look about ready. I'm no mathematician, but we got 22 players on the field. Here comes the throw from the Jags, far side, and we're back in play. Jags power up the middle of the field. A little give and go. That one gets picked apart by Troy defender Rafferty. Jags got on the wing now. Right-footed cross. Sails over everyone. Out of the back of the 18. Now we got the North American Soccer Expo coming up here. It's a must-attend event for coaches, directors, and soccer leaders. It's a great opportunity to learn from top experts, network with other coaches, directors, soccer leaders across North America. Try out some of the tech, and there's even some live field demos they got going on. Jags rolling back in, 30 yards, sails left. Not on frame, but another shot from distance, out for a goal kick. North American Soccer Expo will have a special guest, Alexi Lalas, Michigan native, U.S. soccer legend, and Fox soccer analyst. It's going to be at the Suburban Collective Showplace in Novi, August 1st through 3rd. Do not miss out on this game-changing weekend of soccer education, innovation, and inspiration. Jags pick up the possession here in the middle of the field. Strike, man. Hard strike from 18 out. Jags are hunting for a near post goal, and Swancut's not having it. Knocks that one out for a corner. With their 10th shot of the game. Second one that they've just darted at that near post, trying to catch the goalie off his out of position, but not happening. This one's corner's punched away by Swancut. Back in possession of the Jags. They're 20 yards out, left-footed shot, blocked by Troy, number 12, Clay Lafayette, and knocked out for another Jags throw, as they've got some sustained possession here in the attacking third. Tried to pop one off of defender Rafferty. Pinballs around, and this one's out for a goal kick. Jags applying some steady pressure here late in the first half. Sniffing around for a go-ahead goal. Goal kick, launched up the middle. New personal best, that one's 83 yards. Ping-ponged around. Troy's back in possession, gets dragged back. Ref waves play on, and ball rolls out of their possession, and here's the whistle for the foul. So Troy's gonna have a free kick here on the, we'll call it the right hash of this football field. About 35 yards out. Little far for a shot, but I've seen crazier things. Most likely going to be looking to clip this one in to the backside of the penalty box. Troy maybe inching the ball up a couple yards. Here it comes, looking for the head. Oh, just misses everyone. That free kick rolls out of bounds, and we have a Jags goal kick. Another smart tactical foul by the Jags, as Troy is really, really dangerous. Just crashing into the attacking third, and defenders, midfielders have probably been told, if you're in that situation, go ahead and grab the guy. Just stop him. Just stop him. And we've got, this one rolls out of bounds. We got a Jags throw. Another opportunity on the near side here. Some of the players snagged some water. Jags gearing up for a throw-in. We enter the final 10 minutes or so of this first half. Tightly contested in the midfield. Troy powering forward. Slide tackle, knocked the ball out of play. And Troy's back in with a throw-in. Jags getting all their players behind the ball here. Don't want to make anything easy. Tremonti switches to Rafferty, moving around the back line, looking for one over the top. Just a little miscue there between defender Rafferty and Evan Morrison. No, those are the two who connected for the goal just 30 seconds in. That time Evan checking in, wants the ball at his feet. Probably right as Rafferty put his head down, popped it over the top, looking for a through ball. Jags going to take up possession here with another throw. Sun is setting. Here comes the Jags with a through ball. They got players on sides. Swanka comes out to meet it. Big save, top of the box. Great goalkeeping. You know, he's thinking about it. Wasn't sure, trying to size up the attacker for the Jags, see if he's quick enough to beat him. Swanka comes out and smothers it. Troy's back in possession. Great save there from Troy's goalkeeper. His third save of the game. Jags moving up the right side. Again, finding that center attacking mid. Quick little give and go. Cruising into the box here. Number 9 from the Jags. Looking for an opportunity to center it, and some really great defending. Didn't have much of an option there. That one goes out of bounds for another throw-in. They take it quickly. Jags with the ball, top of the box. Left-footed shot. That one's on target and collected by Troy's goalkeeper, Drew Swancutt, who's been huge in this first half. That's his 4th save, and he's had some work to do. I think he's faced about 12 shots here from the Jags. Not all of them on frame, but about half of them. And he's done well to keep this one level. Both teams having some great attacking opportunities. Troy picks up possession about 50 yards out, moving it to the right side. Quick footwork. Oh. Again, Evan checking back, trying to get the ball to his feet. And Foster Garrett playing the through ball. Just little miscues. Jags back in possession. Both teams very capable. Long ball over the top by the Jags. Misses everyone, goes straight to Swancutt. Troy back in possession. Here's Foster Garrett on the right side. He's got some speed, powers into the box. Oh, just lays it off. Lays it off to his striker. Oh, man. I believe that was Will Lanham. And just behind him, he loses his footing. Great opportunity. And Foster will do that to you. Burns you with the speed. Jags coming right back up. This one might be offsides. Big save from Swancutt, and he is not happy with his defense right now. There are some holes, and Jags are exploiting it. Swancutt's had to make 5 saves this half, and big opportunity there for the Jags, and Drew Swancutt with Troy United comes out and commands his box to keep that one out of the net. Some big time back and forth play as Troy attacks quickly and is countered quickly. Troy back in possession. 5 minutes left here. Home side, Troy United have been very stout and organized for a majority of this half, and just feels like the seams are starting to come undone a little bit as we near halftime. Jags smell blood in the water, attacking here, quick give and go up the middle, looking to switch off to the left, takes a deflection, finds the forward, turns, takes a shot from 20 yards out. That one's never going to find it to the goal. Jacob Tremonti not having it, not letting that one in. And Jags a little careless in possession there, and Troy has the ball. Quick throw, goes back to the right back. Tremonti swings it out wide. Captain Jeb Sneed just moving along that back three. Troy looking to flick it onto their attackers. Not really there. Putting some pressure on the keepers on the ball about 30 yards out. Can't pick it up outside of his box, so why not make them sweat a little bit? You never know when they're going to panic and fork it over. Jags on the left wing now. Looking for a cross. Opposite dribble instead. Finds a forward. Still in possession. Back out to the left side. Very patient attack here in the closing minutes of the half. Try to clip one into the box. Dealt with a diving head of Jeb Sneed. As I was saying earlier, Troy's got a very organized defense, but it's very tough to defend against a quick attack when you got 3 in the back. It takes a lot. You gotta snuff it out a little further up the field, and the Jags have sensed that, and they are attacking up the wings, trying to pull one of those 3 center backs out wide. Here comes a cross to the 6. Parried away by goalkeeper Drew Swancut. Very dangerous opportunity. And again, Jags generating the offense up the wings and then cutting it in to the middle. They're just trying to draw one of those 3 center backs out of the middle and create a seam. And their game plan seems to be working pretty well, actually. Still 1-1, and they charge up the middle of the field. About 20 yards out, look for a left-footed shot. This one's straight at the goalkeeper. Drew Swancut collects his 6th save. He's looking to slow the game down a little bit here. Final few minutes. You know, Troy's certainly not happy with the tie at the moment. Ball to big center back, Jacob Tremonti. Finds a midfielder, just probing. They're holding it deep in the defensive third. Troy United trying to draw some of the Jags players out, and they're just not coming. Everyone knows we're nearing the end of the half here. No one wants to concede. Troy's working the ball up. Got it on the right wing here. One-on-one, up on the corner flag. Will Lanham. Troy throw. Finds number 9, Josh Reyes, center of the box. Looking for the cross. Blocked. Throwing Troy. Foster Garrett. Cross in. Too much. Too much. Collected by Jags goalkeeper. Sends a quick one out. That one gets sniffed out real quick by Jeb Sneed, and ball's back in with Troy. Turnover in the midfield. Got some back and forth in the mid. Oh, mishandled. And here comes Troy, 4-on-3. Through ball. Gets sniffed out by the center back. Almost gets snatched up again by Will Lanham, but it trickles over to the Jags keeper, who sets it down on the ground. We're 45 minutes in here, so probably have a little bit of added time due to, you know, we got 2 goals and a card. If I had to guess, I'd say about a minute or so is what we can expect here. Troy looking to build off of one more attack, maybe. Oh, but they turn it over in the middle of the field. Jags launch it right back to him. Left-footed clearance finds the head of a Jags player. This one goes out for a Troy throw. No whistle yet. Ball's in play. Troy's looking to generate an attack here. Getting some players forward. Just passing around the midfield. So with the 18, Vinny Chappett. Knocks it back to Jacob Tremonti. Yep, a minute in. We've got ourselves a tie game here in Farmington Hills at the Hawk. Home team, Troy United, dominant early on. Catches the Jags sleeping right off of the whistle. Launches a through ball from right back Matt Rafferty. Floats over the top to onrushing Evan Morrison, who calmly slots it into the side netting. Made short work of it. And just like that, 30 seconds in, Troy's sitting on a 1-0 lead. Jags eased back into the game, though, and tied it up in the 19th minute with a hard, low shot that trickled through the hands of the Troy goalkeeper. Jags pick up a yellow card a few minutes later, but aside from that, it's been a pretty quick, clear, clean game. 3 shots for home team Troy United, 1 goal, 6 saves. Jags with 14 shots, but only 6 or 7 of those on target. Half of their shots on target. They got a goal and a card. Stay with us. Second half coming up.
I'm Craig Hearn. Today, I'm here with the football doc, Dr. Zachary Atwood. He's going to show me some simple exercises and stretches to do before my soccer games. Because to be honest, I'm getting a little older and I need to be better prepared for these games. All right, he's got some stuff he's going to show us. Let's jump in.
What's up, guys? Dr. Zach here with Craig. We're going through a dynamic warm-up here. Super important, especially in this age group as we get older. A lot of guys that I see, they go right from their car and straight to the field without any warm-up. We want to make sure that we're getting the body warm, we're getting loose, we get the heart rate up so that we can help reduce injuries. All right, guys, so I've got Craig currently doing some grass sweeps. He's doing a Frankenstein stretch, and he's also going through some pogos right now. Whoa, Craig, what the hell?
Yep, sorry, Doc. All this newfangled dynamic warm-up, this and that. What was wrong with my old warm-up? Oh, yeah, the doc was right. Definitely need the new warm-up. Oh, good Lord.
What? And I'm gonna give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a shit about where the Bulls been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
Those things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh, wow, that's not MLS. Ooh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump.
Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin, you know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh? Change tempo, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Inside on touch. Play, see it, yes.
I'm Craig Hearn. Today, I'm here with the football doc, Dr. Zachary Atwood. He's going to show me some simple exercises and stretches to do before my soccer games. Because to be honest, I'm getting a little older and I need to be better prepared for these games. All right, he's got some stuff he's going to show us. Let's jump in.
What's up, guys? Dr. Zach here with Craig. We're going through a dynamic warm-up here. Super important, especially in this age group as we get older. A lot of guys that I see, they go right from their car and straight to the field without any warm-up. We want to make sure that we're getting the body warm, we're getting loose, we get the heart rate up so that we can help reduce injuries. All right, guys, so I've got Craig currently doing some grass sweeps. He's doing a Frankenstein stretch, and he's also going through some pogos right now. Whoa, Craig, what the hell?
Yep, sorry, Doc.
All this newfangled dynamic warm-up, this and that. What was wrong with my old warm-up? Oh, yeah, the doc was right. Definitely need the new warm-up. Oh, good Lord.
What? And I'm gonna give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a about where the ball's been?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
He does things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
All right, Brooks, we're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh. Wow, that's not MLS. Ugh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump.
Next in line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin. You know that.
Huh?
It's a mannequin.
Oh. Sorry, sir.
Craig, what are you doing?
Nothing.
Huh? Change tempo, yes, drop out, good. Yes, touch play, right foot, yes. Scan, good. Touch in, play, drop your hip, right, yes, good scan. Yes. Jay, well done. Get side on touch. Play, see it, yes.
I'm Craig Hearn. Today, I'm here with the football doc, Dr. Zachary Atwood. He's going to show me some simple exercises and stretches to do before my soccer games. Because to be honest, I'm getting a little older and I need to be better prepared for these games. All right, he's got some stuff he's going to show us. Let's jump in.
What's up, guys? Dr. Zach here with Craig. We're going through a dynamic warm-up here. Super important, especially in this age group as we get older. A lot of guys that I see, they go right from their car and straight to the field without any warm-up. We want to make sure that we're getting the body warm, we're getting loose, we get the heart rate up so that we can help reduce injury. All right, guys, so I've got Craig currently doing some grass sweeps. He's doing a Frankenstein stretch, and he's also going through some pogos right now. Whoa, Craig, what the hell?
Yep. Sorry, Doc.
All this newfangled dynamic warm-up, this and that. What was wrong with my old warm-up? Oh, yeah, the doc was right. Definitely need the new warm-up. Oh, good Lord.
What? And I'm going to give you one opportunity because we're friends.
Winner! Who gives a shit about whether Bulls pivot?
Yeah, F him. They went from loving this guy, best move ever, to hating him.
I think it's the most ridiculous thing in the world.
I love it because it tells you how the game was played.
There's nowhere for him to go. Literally, I think there's one place.
You can't do that in the national team. Do I look like I'm freaking kidding?
Those things that are absolutely insane.
Successful and sexy? No. It wasn't aggravating at times? Yes.
Sorry,
That's not very fair.
It's not about being fair.
Welcome to the greatest soccer show ever.
Hi, Brooks. We're at our favorite store, Soccer World in Rochester. We're just gonna do some light shopping. Nothing big. Ooh, pretty colors. Oh, and one of these too?
Ooh, Germany. Nate would like this.
Hey, Brooks, look at all these. Look what I got.
South America. Ooh, wow, that's not MLS. Ooh.
Socks? No.
Ooh, a ball pump.
Next to line.
Sir, you're next.
Right. That's a mannequin, you know that.
Huh?
And we're back at the Hawk. Troy United FC duking it out with the Michigan Jags in the Midwest Premier League 2025 season. Knotted up at 1. Goals in the first half, coming in the 25th second of the game by Troy United. Jags tie it up right before the 20-minute marker. We got a ton of shots. A lot of saves, pair of goals, a yellow card. We've got a great second half lined up here. Troy in the white and black, moving from left to right on your screen. Jags in all green kits, moving from right to left. Troy back in possession. Flips it out. Charging up the field. We got, he's just got a crowd of defenders to beat there, and Nicholson's just not able to get through all of them. Jags back in possession. Moving up the right side. You know, the first half we saw a lot of crosses, a lot of early crosses from the Jags, and they're just not finding their marks. Long ball there, off the shoulder of his attacker. Almost brings it down. That would have been very impressive. Troy flicks it on. Number 11, Will Lenham, turns, powering up the middle, tries to find Foster Garrett in the mid. Not able to get it past that Jags center back. Yeah, Jags, 14 shots in the first half. 14 shots in the first half, half of them on target. Swan cut just inches away from keeping a clean sheet as that Jags goal just trickled in off of his hands. There goes Troy, switches over to the right side. It's picked off, but falls kindly. We got number 10, goal scorer Evan Morrison with a cross into the box, and that one floats harmlessly wide of the goal, out for a goal kick. Looks like Troy moving some of their personnel around. Evan Morrison dropping into right mid, shifting Foster Garrett up top. Might even be playing with two up top in a 3-5-2. Still definitely have those three in the back line. Jags playing a classic Jags 4-5-1, the holding mid. Big throw up to 9. Ooh, we got a Jags searching a through ball up to their right mid, just rolls past them. You got to say, if this is a grass field, it's a perfect pass, but on turf, that one's going to roll. Gets collected by Troy United. Jags throw right at the half. Plenty of offensive action in that first half. I'd be surprised if that didn't continue here in the second half. Saw nice variation too. A combination play in the middle, some long balls, moving it up the sides, crossing it in. Jags errant pass back to the goalie. That one gets picked off. Troy United's got an opportunity with the keeper off of his line. Will Lanham not able to make the most of the empty net. Troy did retain possession. That's LT Nicholson. Just gets dragged down right at the corner of the 18. Ref's going to walk out the 10 yards here, and we got a great opportunity here. Looks like probably going to swing this one in across the top of the 6 and put up a 50-50 ball here. We'll see what we do. There it is, top of the 6, flicked wide. This one's still alive. Troy gets a head to it inside the box. It's bouncing around. Whistle blows. We got a nudge. Foul going the way of the Michigan Jags, who take it quickly and give it right back to Troy. Troy switches the field, tacking up the left. He's got an option behind him. Doesn't take it. Did he save it? No. Lanson's flag goes up. That one rolled just out of play. Jags pick up a throw deep in their defensive third. Troy steps forward to try to lock him in. Long throw over top onto a on-rushing Jags player. Dealt with by Troy, and the Jags get another throw at midfield. Jags with some combination play, working up the right side. Great physical play between the Jags player and Troy captain Jeb Sneed. Shoulder to shoulder, tough play. Love to see the flag stay down and the whistle stay silent. That's the hard-nosed soccer that the U.S. is known for. And showing up here in the Midwest Premier League in the heart of Michigan. Troy looking to work the ball through the mids with their captain's Clay. He gets chopped, hits the turf, quick whistle. We got a free kick. Troy. Only one card so far today, and that was a yellow. Middle of the first half, going to the Jags center back, who took a smart professional foul to snuff out a dangerous Troy attack. Aside from that, we got some chippiness here and there. This one's going to be offsides. Yeah, Foster Garrett trying to check back on sides, but again, Jags with a high line, and they step up in the trap to keep him off. That flag goes up. Jags ball. Jags looking to work it up the right. Oof. Joss pokes it past the on-rushing Josh Reyes, and Jags have the ball, rolling it into the top of the box. Left-footed shot. Sails wide. That is the first shot of the half. Does not find the frame. We've seen a couple shots look almost exactly like that. Jake's taking the opportunity to take a stab at it from the top of the box. Troy using this goal kick as a opportunity to bring on attacker Sal Thompson. We're ready to play. And as that sun continues to set, most of the field in a nice, comfortable, breezy summer shadow. No complaints here with the conditions, that's for sure. We got clear skies, nice breeze, probably looking somewhere in the 70s. Hopefully no one's complaining about the surface, since it doesn't get much flatter than turf. But you never know. People will always find something. Jags got the ball, cruising up the middle. Some quick combination play. They're good at making those little triangles, bouncing it around, finding up the left side. They're looking to set their attacker free, and Jacob Tremonti with Troy boxes him out, sees that out for a goal kick. Troy's back to their tidy defensive ways, and again, very organized club, consistent in the back, hard not to crack, even with the back three. They're keeping that ball away from the goal. Another through ball. Swanka starts to come out, realizes it's just out of his range, and the linesman's flag comes up. Jags aren't going to be happy with that one. They're hoping to keep a sustained attack, but that ball just trickled over the end line. Quick goal kick, and ball's back in play with Troy United. Again, in white and black home kits, moving left to right. Clean possession play. Finding Danny Watkins in the midfield. Over to 5, Matt Rafferty gets bodied from behind, deemed to be clean play, and the Jags are rushing the other way. Give it the ball. Ooh, crafty turn here by Will Lanham on the right side. Looking to body that Jags player off him. Finds some free space here. Looking for the cross. Goes a low one into the box. There's too many defenders there for the Jags. Will with some crafty work on the right-hand side to earn himself some free space. We got a fun diving header back to the keeper to keep possession. Punts it off to the left. Get ball back and play quickly. There's a great through ball. They're trying to find the right weight to pump this one in where it doesn't roll to the goalie, but that has not been the case yet today. Most of the long balls finding their way to Troy keeper Swancut. Troy, on the other hand, seems to have the touch with their long balls. That's been their most effective strategy going forward in the first half. Might be a different story here with the wind in their face. Got nothing crazy, but a light breeze going from right to left. Just enough to knock down those long balls a little bit. We're gonna have a short break in play. We got a defender down for Troy United. I think that's Jeb Sneed. He's getting stretched out by Jacob Tremonti. I imagine the center comes over just to check to see if he's all right. Hey, you can't stretch there. Jacob says, all right. Jeb pops up. Jacob gives a thumbs up. Jeb gives a thumbs up. We're ready to play here. Troy throw. Oof. Not dealt with properly there. Gives up possession. Earns it back, though. Troy's got the ball. Coasting in. 20 yards out. Center. Trying to trap it in. Does so. Blocks it. Oh, bicycle attempt. Off of the chest of the Jags defender. And Jags are powering up the other side. And yeah, that's not the play that, I mean, man, Jeb Sneed, he had to do it, but he's already feeling it. And has to do a full 60-yard sprint back, sliding play to keep that out of his own goal. But number 12, Clay Lafayette over here with some acrobatics, gets a beautiful bicycle kick in traffic, gets it on frame, beats the keeper, and gets chested down. What a fantastic opportunity. I'd imagine you see a sub coming here with for Jeb Sneed. His second time on the turf here in the last 2 minutes, and he's hurt, he's feeling it. He's just tight. Yeah, you don't really realize it watching it from the stands, but these guys are logging some miles in these games. A lot of running back and forth, and it's not just a jog. You know, you're going from a walk to a sprint to a jog, change of direction, and it can be a bear on the joints and the hamstrings. And hopefully one of the captains here, Sneed, can grab some water and a stretch and get back on the field. He's been huge in this back three for Troy. You almost wonder if they're going to switch up their formation a little bit to account for, you know, missing the Marshall in the back. If it were me, I might be considering plugging another one back there, get a back four going until he can get back on the field, because that's the thing about a back three. When you only have those three defenders, there's a lot of communication that happens, and most of that comes from the captains, the goalkeeper. I'd imagine that's what they're talking about right now. We'll see how play picks up. Not just yet, though, because we've got a Jags corner to deal with first. This is going to be an in-swinger. They got two on the ball right now. And only one Troy player out there, so it's on to play short if they choose. Two hands go up, so that's a long ball to the middle. Bounces around. Troy clears that one out for a Jags throw, who they take it quickly, and they're looking to draw blood. Jags gearing up for a cross. Nice low one. Jacob Tremonti, no problem. Knocks that one out. Ooh, flag goes up. That one, you know, you never know. No one's got a better angle than the linesman, so I'll give it to him. But we're trying to tiptoe up the sideline there, and just as a, you know, the whole ball's got to go out, and there's a lot open to interpretation. So that's what the what gives look was that came from the Troy player who thought that maybe he had saved it. Jags probing up this left side. Ooh, keeping possession, but again, that tight, organized line with Troy, and bears fruit. They got the ball back. Number 13, that's Fran Alvarez in the middle there. He's been seeing a lot of the ball this second half. He's got it again up on the left side. Cutting in the middle. Not interested in the cross. Looking to switch it. 18, Vinny Chappett clips one in. Hunting for Sal Thompson. Just carries a little bit too far. Jags goalkeeper does a great job getting off his line and snuffing that one out. Dangerous opportunity there for Troy. Jags look to hit quick, and Matt Rafferty's not having it. Knocks that one out for a throw. Jags not finding any luck on the left side. Switch it over to the right. You got a runner. Lays it off. Oh, Jags got the ball in the middle of the box. Cuts it back. And that's dealt with by the big center back, Jacob Tremonti. No nonsense. Launches that one out. He goes, you guys can have this corner kick, but you sure as heck aren't having an open shot inside my 6. Jags gearing up for yet another corner from that right side. Almost every corner, with the exception of one of them from the Jags, has been 2 hands up, popping into the middle right by that PK spot. They got some tall players they're aiming for, and this is the same. Safely collected by the goalkeeper. Catches it high on the arc of the ball. Troy's in possession. He's going to give him a second to stretch back out. Just trying to find that's trying to find the goalkeeper there. Number 21, Aiden Reynolds, who's cycled back into that defensive role where Jeb Sneed was before he got hurt. Troy's still playing with the back 3. Goes to play back to the keeper, who's not able to keep it in play. This one goes out for a Jags corner. And they got 2 on the ball. This one's definitely going short as Troy doesn't send anyone. Left-footed in winger. That one gets blocked. Troy with some space to it. The opportunity is there for the counter. Just not clean enough in possession. This one goes out of bounds for a Jags throw. Taken quickly, back in possession on the right side. Probing pass straight to the center forward who doesn't deal with it. Troy's got the ball. He's got a runner. It's a narrow window. Alvarez making a great run up the middle, but it's a tight window and it's not taken. Here come the Jags. A lot of their build-up play happens right in the midfield. They got the 4-5-1 formations, midfield heavy, with 3 in the middle, in the center there, and 2 wingers. So they're designed to hold the ball in the mid. However, Troy also set up with 5 midfielders. There's not a lot of room there. Little flick on the right side. They're finding a little bit of space, but nothing doing. Troy cleans it up, not able to clear their lines. Cross comes in, blocked. Ball's going to cycle back out. Jags trying to re-enter the attacking third. Faces up on net. Oh, he's looking for his left mid. He's not able to squeeze it over to him. We got a one-on-one here. Dealt with by the last man back from the Jags. Probing ball rolls into the 18. No nonsense defending, shoulder to shoulder. It's good. Good opportunity, but strong defending. We got another corner. This one's going to be an in-swinger, first one of the game for the Jags. Troy's got more players in the box. 2 hands go up. This is going to the PK spot. I'm not sure what the 2 hands mean, actually. That went to a completely different spot. Whew. Left-footed shot from about 25 out. Low, has some pace to it through traffic, so you never know what's going to happen. And it's collected safely by Drew Swancott with Troy. Those shots through traffic are always dangerous. Oftentimes goalies aren't even seeing it till the last second. They got to be ready. Quick reflexes there from Drew Swancott and keeps that one safely. A little body play in the midfield. No call. Troy's got the ball moving forward up the right side now. One-on-one. Oh, just not the right choice there. Ball comes out to Danny Watkins. Left-footed shot. Darts across the face of the goal. Whew. Very, very, very dangerous opportunity there. You never know if that's going to pop in off the post. Shot goes just wide. Troy with a very, very potent attack. That shot that time coming from Sal Thompson. Just barely wide of that right post of the goal. All it takes is a trailing runner, little deflection. You never know where that one's going to end up. Troy picks up possession at half. Oh, quick stop and go play here. He's going one-on-one. Just gets choked up by the last man back. Troy's LT Nicholson, certainly one of the players you want on the ball in those 1v1 situations. He's been known to tear apart players in a one-on-one, but came across the second defender and just couldn't slip it past him. We got a Troy throw here on the left side. Play's starting to pick up. We're approaching the final 20 minutes of the game. Here come the Jags. With some, oh, there's a professional foul there from number 7, LT Nicholson. Probably a yellow card. Yep, rightfully so. Right at half. You know, they call that a professional foul because he's not trying to injure. Simply grabs the guy, not trying to hide it. And he'll take that yellow card every time to slow up the attack. That's number 7, LT Nicholson, the 70th minute with a yellow card. Second yellow of the game. Both coming from similar situations where, you know, the perpetrator realizes that trouble's a brewing and they'll take one for the team to stop it. Jags back in play, looking to work it up the right side here. Long ball, headed out for a Jags throw. They're going to take this opportunity to bring in 3 subs. Jags coaching staff saw something that needed fixing, and here come the subs. Well, while we go through this subbing onslaught, just a reminder, we got the North American Soccer Expo coming up August 1st through the 3rd at the Suburban Collection Showplace. is a must-attend event for coaches, soccer leaders, directors, players. Go learn from the top experts and network across North America. It's a great opportunity to try the latest soccer tech and watch some live field demos. Don't miss this game-changing weekend of soccer education, innovation, and inspiration. Here comes a cross from the Jags. Just misses his target. Looks like this one actually may have crossed a line and curled back in. This was safely for a goal kick from Troy. But yeah, North American Soccer Expo, Lexi Lalas is going to be there, who you guys probably know if you've ever, watched soccer in America. He played for the U.S. national team. He had crazier hair back then, but pretty cool jerseys. He's also a Fox Soccer analyst. He's going to be there as a special guest. North American Soccer Expo, August 1st through 3rd. Go check it out in Novi, Suburban Collection Showplace. We got a free kick here for the Jags on the left side. They got in-swingers not happening. Here we go. Go to the back post. Header, trying to get it back across the face of the goal. It's just too strong. Wind carried that one. We're out for another goal kick. 3/4 of the game played here, 1-1. We're in the 73rd minute, which means it's been about 73 minutes since Troy scored. 25 seconds into the game is when they notched their goal. Jags with a goal in the 19th minute, tie it up. Some great saves since then from both keepers, actually. Jags are looking again for another cross. Jacob Tremonti clears that one out. We got the 79th corner kick for the Jags. It feels like it's not on the right side, it's on the left side. Better out than in. So Troy's happy to clear that one of the danger, but now they got to deal with the corner. This one looks like it's going to be an in-swinger, left-footed corner coming from the left side. 4 or 5 Jags players in the box, one sitting alone at the top. Who they find? Not quite. Sniffed out by Troy. Clearance goes to the Jags. They keep possession here. Right back into the attacking third. Looking to do some damage, but Troy, very organized defensive line in their midfield. Not showing any gaps for Jags to exploit, and they're going to have some possession play, moving it right, left to right, right to left. Cuts inside to right-footed shot. Wrong sport. That's a goal kick. Cuts inside, right-footed shot. You know what he's trying to do. He's trying to get that to dip down into that top right corner of the goal. Seen it time and time again. The pros are all over the highlight reels with shots like that, but it's very, very challenging to get it up and down like that. And this one doesn't drop quite quickly enough. Sails over the crossbar for a goal kick. Troy's back in possession. Got some link-up play here with the Jags. The give and go. You got a runner on the side, doesn't take it. Instead, tries to cross it straight in the forehead of Jacob Tremonti, who's been cleaning up quite a bit of these crosses himself as the true center back in a back three. That cross doesn't even make it into the box. Jags still in possession. Sniffing around, 30 yards out. Troy knows they've got a strong goalie. Oh, it's a good ball in. Dealt with cleanly by the goalkeeper, Drew Swancut. Got some sustained attack here from the Jags, and they cough up possession pretty cheaply. Troy throw. Oh, they're powering forward. We got a 2-on-2 here. Troy plays a great through ball. Flag stays down. In on net. Big kick save from the Jags keeper to keep Number 13, Fran Alvarez off the board. Beautifully timed attack. He plays the play on the ball. Troy's back in possession here, and they're looking for more. Charging straight up the middle. That's smart defending. You know, you don't always have to win the ball, but you definitely want to get in the way like that and make things tricky. But great link-up play by Troy. Sal Thompson feeds Fran Alvarez in on just a gorgeous through ball. And huge kick save from the Jags to keep this one tied. For a second there, it looked like we had a score change. Jags coach not thrilled. Here comes Troy again. Looking real dangerous. This one's going to roll out for a goal kick. Goal kick. And that's the risk you take running a high back line. The Jags have been pulling this high back line, running a trap, trying to pull Troy off sides. It's been pretty effective for the most part, but the gamble is when the runner is timing this correctly, there's acres of space behind you, and you got to rely on some sharp goaltending to keep them out sometimes. That's a danger. Big throw from the Jags, looking to get behind the back line. Troy United, but they look pretty in charge here. We got Aiden Reynolds knocks that one out. And I believe this is a corner yet again for the Jags. Now they're not sending a second player, so this one's definitely going into the box. Say 2 hands up, boom, PK spot. Look at that, put me on the field. I'm ready. Jags still got the ball here at top of the box. Some hold up play. A little give and go, but the guy never went, so here comes Troy. Surging forward. Jags scrambling to get all 4 defenders back. Troy's only got 2 attackers up there. Having just defended that corner, everyone's back behind the ball. You know, probably wise decision to just hold it up, keep possession, try to draw that Jags defense forward again. Another through ball looking for Fran Alvarez. This one gets cut out by the Jags defender. Out for a throw. Troy's back in possession. Little handsy from the Jags player. Quick whistle. Ooh, he'd better start backing up or that's going to be a conversation. There we go. Troy's Lumby taking a free kick here. 30 yards out. Right side. Big man in the back, rolling forward into the box. They're going to be looking for the head of Jacob Tremonti. Just sails over. Mishandled. Here comes the opportunity for Troy. Oh, got to take that first time. Just takes an extra touch. Gives the defense an opportunity to get back behind it, and that shot doesn't find any daylight. Here comes the Jags sliding tackle. Slows him down, but Jags still going. He cuts over to the right foot, back to the left. And he's just trying to do too much with that one. Shot, 25 yards out. Left-footed beam of a shot. 25, 30 yards out there. Sails inches past the goal. I'd like to believe that Drew Swancut had that covered, but you never really know when it's that close. Plenty of offense in this one. Oh, got a cheeky pass from the goalie. Troy almost gets away with it, but that one actually rolls out of bounds, and we got a Jags throw. Yeah, full court press going and paid off that time. They're cutting into the box. Trying to generate another opportunity. Troy's shuts the door on him. Here we go, long ball. to Sal Thompson. He's got some wheels. Can he beat the ball in the box? Oh. Jags goalie patiently waits for that one to roll into his own penalty spot to collect it. Back and forth play here at the Hawk. We got a Michigan summer game on our hands in the Midwest Premier League. We got a long ball to the backside. Finds the Jags player inside the box. He's not offsides. Flag stays down. Cuts over to his right foot. Takes a shot, but number 21, Aiden Reynolds, sells out to block that one. Sliding in his own penalty area to keep that shot away from his keeper and keep this one tied up at 1. I wish I was counting the corner kicks at this point, but I'm going to guess 20th corner for the Jags. This one's going to be an in-swinger, left-footed corner from the right side. Here comes, real close to the keeper. A lot of traffic. This one gets headed away by one of the Troy defenders. Can't keep that one in play. We got another throw for the Jags. They look to take it quick. Quick whistle because we got a Jags player down here by the goal. Probably from that last corner. You know, big crowd. Players jumping for it. Never know. May have came down wrong. May have gotten bumped. Doesn't look like the Jags are planning on making a sub. I'm not sure how many they've got left actually to make here, as we are cruising in. We got about 7 minutes and change left. Here comes the throw from the Jags on the right side. Flicks on to the striker. Big save. Big save. Drew Swancutt gets down low to his right, right up against the post to chop that one away. Keeping his team in it with a massive save. Cross coming from the left. That one gets blocked. We got another corner kick. Drew Swancutt to the rescue. Holy crap. That was a dangerous opportunity taken very well by the Jags player with a sharp, low shot into the tiny, thought he had it. And Drew teleports over to the right side of his goal to get a wrist on it. Low cross gets snuffed out again. We got another corner kick. I'm just going to stop saying corner kick. Jags are going to be taking this one from the left side now. Troy bending but not breaking in this second half. Here comes the corner. Outswinger. Punched away by Drew Swancutt. This one's out for a throw. We have a very long sustained attack here by the Jags. They're looking to do some damage and pick up their second win of the season away at Troy United, and it's a tall order. Not for lack of trying. Jags registered 18 shots so far, and definitely giving Swancutt a workout today. You know, with the exception of that one bobbled shot, Swancutt has been perfect on the day, and you know he wants that one back because a player of his caliber not going to be happy with letting that goal in halfway through the first half, but he sure made up for it here in the second with some massive saves. .50-50 ball. Little bump. Good, clean play. Oh, just went a little too early. Beautiful through ball. Some agitated Troy players. Not sure why, because they have better view out of anyone that was offsides. Could see it from here. Just got to play that ball just a nanosecond earlier. It's a great run from sub number 25, Brody Guerin. And that window of opportunity is narrow. And when you take it, it's beautiful. And if you don't take it, it's offsides. When you're playing against a team that's got a trap going like this. The high line of the Jags holds true. 86th minute. We've got a goal for each team, a card for each team, some MVP goalkeepers out here for each team probably, and it's anybody's game. Jags have been enjoying the lion's share of possession, but Troy does not look frazzled. They're a very clean, organized squad, and every time they get the ball, they're looking dangerous. Here comes a beautiful long ball over the top. That's Matt Rafferty trying to find LT Nicholson, and you know, Rafferty hooked up Morrison for a goal in the first half, looking for Nicholson in the second here. Fine margins today. Yep. Sharp officiating there to give Troy the ball for this throw right in front of the Jags bench. Matt Rafferty takes it. Looking for Sal. Doesn't quite find him. Jags picking it up. Here we go. Troy powering up the left side. Finds Danny Watkins in the middle. Pops it out. Oof. Looking for Sal Thompson. Can't quite get it there. Sal on the ball. Crafty move. He's got an opening here. Trolls into the box. We got an open ball. Free ball. Clearance finds the kneecap of a Troy player. Ends up on frame. Dangerous opportunity. And that clearance almost resulted in the goal for Troy. You know, like I said, even though the Jags have spent a lot of time in the attacking third, pinching and probing, looking for that go-ahead goal, Troy has not wavered in their game plan. Sound defending, really crisp passing going forward, and they are knifing into the Jags backline every opportunity they get. They are not out of this by any means. Some back and forth play, and Jags little flick, give and go, looking on the left side, offsides, just journeyed a little bit too far forward there. Quick give and go play by the Jags, moving the ball forward. Ends up offsides. Troy ball swinging over to the left side, and here we go. Troy got players surging forward. Another great through ball. Flight goes up. That's offsides. That's offsides. Center hasn't seen it yet. There's the whistle. Sal Thompson with another dangerous run through the middle, and the timing has to be just right, and man, are they close. Offsides by a step there. '89th minute. 1 minute and change to go. We've got only one card in this half, no goals. Not sure how much will be added on, if anything. Maybe a minute. Troy 25, Brody Guerin steps forward, prevents that one from getting launched out of the back line from the Jags. This is out for a throw. Big throw up to one of their forwards. Looks to clip it. Drew Swancutt, smart positioning, gets high up off of his line to collect that. Snuff out the attack. Troy's back in possession here in midfield. Finds the boot at 22. Sal Thompson takes it nicely off the outside of his foot. Ooh, trying to slip Clay Lafayette through. Just barely goes out of bounds. Little overhead play. Two Troy players collide with each other. They're up on their feet quickly. There's a slide tackle from behind. That one might be a foul. Troy's back in possession here. They're powering up the left side. Got a 50-50 play starting to heat up. We got two strong teams. Neither are going to be happy with a point in this game. They're looking for the win. Troy, Sal Thompson on the right side. 1v1. He's cutting over to his left foot. He's got a little bit of a window. Doesn't take it. Gets bodied off the ball by the Jags. They pick up possession. They are attacking up the left side now. Looking for a quick counter. The give and go. Rafferty, he's quick, and he's got it. Rafferty, player for Madonna University. Mile time under 5 minutes. I wouldn't get in a race with him. Jags figured out real quick why that isn't going to work. Here we go. Jags moving up the right side now. That play gets broken up. Some great defending by Lucas Medina for Troy, and they're back in possession, moving it up the middle. Popping it around. We're in the 92nd minute now. Dying embers of the game. 1-1. Tightly contested. Neither team wants to go home with the tie. Both teams probably deserve at least a second goal here, but not sure if we're going to have enough time for it. We got a big throw. Jags player open in the box. Turns, left foot, shot. Takes a deflection off Jacob Tremonti's knee and gets collected by Drew Swancutt. Another big save. Here we go, Troy with the ball, moving up the right side. Matt Rafferty, he's got Sal. Finds, up the middle. He's got an opportunity, one-on-one with the goalie. Takes his gun, we got a goal! LT Nicholson at the death. Through ball from Matt Rafferty. Finds LT Nicholson in stride. Takes the keeper on 1v1. Narrow angle. And just ropes it at the net off of the Jags defender and in. That was on target either way, though. And LT Nicholson very well may have the game winner as he picks up a goal in the 93rd minute. Troy takes the lead late at home. The sun has set, but not on the game just yet. The officials are trying to contain the excitement of the Troy bench, and you can understand why they're pumped, because that was a huge goal late in the game to go up 2-1, potentially snag 3 points from this one in a game where most of the offense has been coming from Michigan Jags. All right, ball's back in play, 94th minute. Probably add a minute or so on at this point. Jags are going to have an attack or two left in the pocket, and Troy's going to deal with it. Launches it up the field. Praying for a whistle. It's not going to come just yet. Not yet. We have a game on our hands here as the Jags are looking to scratch out some points. Plays the ball forward, gets snuffed out. Anywhere but our goal, says Troy. They're launching this thing every opportunity they get. It's going to take a second on the ball, trying to draw the seconds out of the clock. Brody Guerin not tired at all. He's going to hunt this one down. He's trying to put this game to rest. Full court press from Troy. Long ball from the Jags. Still no whistle. Lucas Medina with Troy seeing this one out. This is going to be a Troy throw. 94 minutes and counting. Both teams showing why they belong in this league. Launches it, and that's going to be the game. Troy earns the win at home, 2-1 versus Michigan Jags. Huge drama, scoring in the first minute and the last minute. And, you know, the Jags are going to be pretty bummed about that result because they generated a lot of offense. And Drew Swancutt with Troy United coming up huge. The back line making a lot of blocks. Big plays coming from Troy's back line. And every attack they had, they were looking sharp. I'm sure they wanted that bicycle kick goal, but that one got chopped off of the line by the Jags. And big victory for Troy. Well, there you have it. We've got a summer game, 2-1. Troy takes down the Jags. Thanks for having us. This is We Are Soccer. Good night.